something dead around here. I can smell it real good. I got off my look while ago when I crossed it, and I couldn't see anything over on that side, but I didn't walk over here. I ain't sure which way the wind's kind of pushing right now, but it's really actually pretty still. But it's probably a deer. About every time if I come over here during like August or something, I'll run across a dead deer. I smell it anyway over here. So just right over there, it's pretty strong. Like where my tractor is, up to where it lies right there. So I don't know. There ain't no telling. So far, I've not seen a snake yet, which is kind of surprising because there's quite a few rattlesnakes over here. This is all spring fed. There's quite a few springs that come out of these hills back up in here, and they all come down through here, run down through, and then they pick up with another ditch down there that goes back toward Lake Lowndes. Feeds into the lake over there. But this old crossing up here it's pretty narrow, but it's great for a side-by-side or ATV or something. A little tight on the tractor. I've been across it in my Jeep several times. Needs a little bit of dirt on it. It's not bad because I ain't put no dirt on it in quite a few years now. So I'm fixing to go on back up through there and finish this back into this place, and then take the truck and trailer and go that way and get started on the northern end of it. Working up there, I still got probably I don't know, 45 minutes or so back here in the back to get this done. And so far I hadn't run into any trees that I've had to monkey with to push out of the way or anything either, so that's been good. Got everything back here done. Bush hog. Not done, but done bush hogging. Did pretty good. I'm actually surprised with all the rain we had through the summer that it wasn't more overgrown than it was. Very, very surprised on that. I had intended on getting over here more throughout the summer, and I just didn't. I spent a good bit of time over here in February and doing some work because it was so wet. February was probably our wettest month we had this year, and did a bunch of work over here with a mini excavator and intended on getting on back over here. And we had them storms that come through Amory, that big tornado, and man, everything has just snowballed since then, which has been good for me. But I did not get to spend the time over here like I did. I did turkey hunt just a few times, killed one turkey over here this year, and that was it. But maybe this next spring won't be quite as wild. But I'm fixing to lock this gate up, and we're gonna head toward the north end of this place and start up there. There's a lot more up there to bush hog than it is on this southern end of it here, and so I'll be up there for several hours clipping on all that stuff up there. But I enjoy being around other like-minded people that love the outdoors and hunting and fishing and all. And yesterday when I went down to down there to Sugar Lock to meet up with Will Clark down there, he and his whole entourage was down there, and man, they come in like this part of August and he brings a whole crew of people down there, and they just blow the whole thing out as far as like bush hogging, disking, getting feeders ready, putting cameras out. They come down like on a Thursday and they stay through Sunday, and man, they hammer it, buddy. And it's when I went down there, it's fun to be around all them while we were just chit-chatting there for a little bit. But they were all business, buddy. They were fixing to get with the program, what you talking about. But I always enjoy that. He's got a big place down there too. He's on that thing for 30 some odd years, and it's last I noticed about 3,000 something acres, and I think he's bought some more land too since last time I was down there. But yeah, they'll be back in on over in September and plant theirs. That's probably about when I'll plant mine. So let me fold these ramps up and we're gonna go to the front now. I just left the camera running on this part right here. Actually, I forgot about it and left it running, and so you got a pretty good little run of it. I'm not sure how many miles of roads we have over there, but it's a good bit to bush hog. A lot of it, or probably, I don't know, 70% of the bush hog, and I could do with like a 12-foot bat wing and speed it up. But there are several trails that I wouldn't be able to unfold a bat wing on and run down it and do it. So you'd end up having to have two bush hogs, because some of the places when you get to the end of the lanes or the end of the road, there's really nowhere to turn around or anything, and it'd be a lot easier to turn around with a 3-point hitch bush hog than with a bat wing. So this tractor and bush hog combination I'm using is a John Deere, it's a 5075E, 75 horsepower. I got this tractor new in 17, so now it's 6.5 years old now. The bush hog is a 297 branded bush hog and 7 foot wide. So a good match for the tractor, horsepower wise and everything. And right behind the ball right here, that section right there pivots. So like if you go down in a dip, it breaks right there so that the bush hog can fold up as you go down through the dip. Now I don't know, enjoy for some reason, even though it's dusty and hot and everything, enjoy getting out there and running all this stuff. the ground should have still pretty good moisture in it, because it was just last week we were still getting rain, so a little over 7 days. But of course, from the time I filmed this, with these right at 100-degree days that we're having, well, it don't take long to cook the moisture out of the ground. So I still have a bunch more bush hogging to do, not here on this place, because I did it all. I ended up spending right at 9 hours on the tractor is what I ended up spending on it, because I went back and looked at the video clips from where the time I started to the time I quit. And so very long day on the tractor and getting it all clipped out and everything. But so anywho, now I can do some other stuff there. And like I said, I've got a couple other places that I've got to get to and get bush hog now. So y'all still get a good bit of footage coming up. So appreciate y'all watching. been a long day, y'all. It's currently 4:41. I got it all done. I burnt an entire tank of fuel through the tractor and come back, filled it back up, and burned another quarter out of it. Wish they'd put a larger tank on them things. I think it holds 18 gallons. Ain't quite enough, to, especially if you're rolling pretty good with it. But I never turned it off from the time I turned it on this morning and got going. Everything looks good. So I'm about to head to the house. I've ate, I don't know, probably 5 or 6 gallons of dust today. And I'm covered in it. You see my hands. Oh gosh. Good stuff, man. Never seen a snake all day today. Never got any yellow jackets. We're still a little bit early on yellow jackets right now. And we're past mid-August. It'll be bad here in probably September, October. But good day, enjoyable day. Even though I don't have a cab on it, I still enjoy it, man. I like riding. I like riding and getting out there and getting her done and sitting on that tractor. But so I'll be glad to get me a shower this afternoon. That's for sure. So I'm gonna fold these ramps up, chain it down. Go head to the house. Boy, these old blades, they need some attention on them, boy. Round it off, man. Wanted to get more, but it takes time to get on and off the tractor and set the camera up, and then come back and retrieve the camera and get back on the tractor. I would probably be another hour. I probably wouldn't be done right now if I done that too much today. So I don't know. I hope the footage turned out pretty good. We'll see. But oh man, all right, we'll catch y'all later. Later, taters.